Quake, what's going on? Oh! Shit! Gotta get over here. What is that? A Titan? Wait. Just what I need. Alright, bring it on, you giant monkey bastard. Prepare to die. What? You just want me to review your game? Well, I can do that. Rampage for the Nintendo Entertainment System, a console port of a popular arcade game. Now, I have fond memories of Rampage from when I was younger. Or rather, Rampage World Tour for the N64. The original was a little before my time. But regardless of whether you're playing the N64 version or the original, the concept is the same. Your goal is to destroy all the buildings on a stage as a giant monster. Allow me to begin at the title screen itself. You're given the standard options of being able to play alone or with a friend. And you know what? I'm in it for the long haul, so I may need some help on this one. Hey. How's it going? Oh, pretty good. Hey, I have something to ask you. Are you ready to go on an epic quest that may very well risk your body and your very mind itself? No, we're not going to Mordor. I want you to help me play Rampage. What's Rampage? It's an NES game. Yeah. Yeah, I just want you to come over and help me play a NES game. Alright. Sounds good. Alright. See you later. Bye. No, it's best he doesn't know. Now, you have the option of choosing between two monsters, George and Liz. Pretty much this game's equivalent of King Kong and Godzilla. Originally, there is a third monster, a wolf named Ralph? But he seems to be absent from this version, which is kind of a shame considering he's the only vaguely original character, at least in a giant monster sense. Anyway, you and possibly a friend, if you can manage to convince someone to play this game with you. It's best to find someone who's fairly ignorant about video games. Pick your characters, and the game begins. So, as I said, you just destroy buildings while also collecting goodies and eating damsels in distress to increase your health and your score, as well as avoiding various threats and hazards, like helicopters, tanks, police, people throwing dynamite, and toilets, etc., etc. It also seems that nature itself is against you with the clouds throwing lightning at you, though the more challenging enemies have to be the tanks and police, as every time they hit you, you're sent flying. But they pale in comparison to how annoying the photographers are that snap your photo and cause you to fall off buildings. Excuse me? Hey man, should you really be worried about taking photos while the building you're in is being destroyed? Control-wise, Rampages are fairly decent, though they can be stiff at times, but are fine once you get used to them. Nothing fancy really, just jump and punch. That's about it. Oh, and the music? If you want to hear the music, well, here it is. Yeah, it's awful. The same repetitive tune repeated over and over again. Let's just say if you're going to play this game, maybe prepare something else. There are more fitting tunes. begins your monster rampage in California, and you proceed across the United States and a small portion of Canada, destroying every major city in your path. Hey, as a Canadian, I'm just glad we were represented. Though, apparently, these guys have a real problem with the United States, hopping over the rest of Canada to Alaska, and also making sure that they hit Hawaii as well. But apparently they decided to come all the way here just for this review. What's he doing? Oh, what was that? What the? Is that my car? Oh. No. It's not mine. On with the review. Now at first, this game can be a lot of fun, especially with a friend. It's fun destroying buildings and attacking enemies, and beating the shit out of your buddy can be a blast. Also, it's pretty entertaining when your life bar runs out, only to see your monster shrink into a little naked person and shyly sneak off the screen. But with just a click of a button, you're back up. But with that ability right there, all the challenge of the game disappears. You have infinite lives and won't game over unless you let your little naked avatar disappear off screen for 5 seconds. So you can just keep going indefinitely no matter what. So there's no real point in dodging enemy attacks because it's difficult to do in the first place, and you can just get back up when you die. Also, in 2-player mode, there's no real point in collecting points either. I guess I should clarify, shouldn't I? You'd think it'd be a nice little competition, but if you're not careful when you die, and the person you're playing with is really competitive, the other player can eat you, resetting your score. So when you come back, you have nothing. Which means you can just totally screw over the other player, and it can become very annoying if you're on the receiving end. You know, it's almost enough to drive a man to madness. Son of a bitch! One moment, please. Hey, what's going on here? I thought I told you to be quiet.
Is this because of what I did in Mario Kart?
No, this is not because of what you did in Mario Kart, though that red shell was total fucking bullshit. This is what happens when you eat someone in a video game over and over and over again, resetting their score. Now, I'm doing a review right now. So, like I said, you have to remain silent. Alright, I guess you brought this upon yourself. My hand. Now, if you can overlook those few flaws, this game can be really fun. For a while. Oh, did I mention that this game is 128 levels long? Yeah. Yes, it's 128 levels of this schlock, with every level just being the same thing with just a slightly different arrangement of buildings. Now, every 7 levels they do throw in a bonus stage with, thank God, a change in music. But it's just a lone building with a single goodie inside, which searching for becomes pretty monotonous very quickly. This definitely doesn't redeem the regular levels, which, as you can probably guess, become more of a chore to do than anything. Once you get about halfway through, you know there's no going back. Otherwise, you'll have to go through all that again. The inner gamer inside of you is telling you you have to beat the game. But if you watching this ever want to play this game and beat it, play the Master System version. The graphics and music are very improved, and you can actually choose between all 3 characters. But other than that, it's the same repetitive waste of time. So you make it through all 128 levels, hopefully you're still sane at this point, only to receive this ending. Well, what else can I say? Rampage? You did it! You managed to be more repetitive and have a shittier ending than Dino Wars. Let's hear it for Rampage! Come on, give a round of applause. Alright! Yeah! Shittiest game reviewed yet. Wait. Rampage. Here you go. Have the spotlight. There you go. Come on. Let's have another round of applause for Rampage. Alright, there you go, Rampage. There's your applause. Rampage. A fun distraction, but not worth completing. I've been TheMTwigman. Until next time.
Ah!